So there's a huge progression of things that can be done with this. I'm going to kind of talk you through from an easy to a harder level. So one of the ways that you can do this is a window is a great place to start. And in a window, you can, if it has the slats that break it up into 6, you can start as small as just the 1 square. So if you think of the grid as there's a vertical, a horizontal, and 2 diagonals. So everything that I teach you can really, there's infinite because you can go in any direction. But if you were trying to follow that grid, you would start with the little baby square on the window, then maybe the bigger square, then maybe part of a room, then maybe the corners of a room, then the sides of the room. So you're basically progressing from small to large. I'm going to demonstrate, and then I'm going to talk to you about how to make that even harder. So first one you start with is you keep your eyes still and you move your head. So if I stare at one point, I'm going to put, and you go as fast as you can while not feeling your symptoms. So your symptom can range all the way from headache, dizziness, nausea, whatever it is for you. If you feel it, either slow down or stop, wait for it to settle down, and then do it again. So I might do up and down, and you keep your eyes fixed. And then side to side. So for me, that's see, I can't quite, so that's about as fast as I can go and keep my eyes pretty close to fixed. I don't have any dizziness or headaches or anything. And then diagonal, up to the right, down to the left, and then up to the left, down to the right. So you have all of those variables. We might need to break this video up. Okay, so now the progression of this is you keep the eyes with the head. So the same process, you can start with the baby square on the window, then the whole window, then the wall, then the sides of the room. So I'm going to keep my eyes with my head, so I'll go side to side. And again, you go as fast as you can, but keep everything in focus and no symptoms. So there's up and down, and then corner to corner. This is going to feel more natural, but it might or might not make you more dizzy, okay? And then from there, so I'm doing all this seated right now. If I take myself and I stand, the exact same process, just got harder. If I stand on one leg, it gets harder. If I stand on a couch cushion and it's a little bit wobbly, it gets harder. I stand on a couch cushion on one leg, it gets harder. So those are progressions of each one of those exercises. All right, so I'm pretending right now. And what would be best is a string with like 2 beads on it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the string on your chin and hold it out in front of you at arm's length. So I'm gonna pretend this is bead number 1 and that broken cord, which is super dangerous. And this is plugged into the wall, by the way, so that I'm gonna electrocute myself or something. And I'm gonna look from the far bead to the near bead, far near, or out to the finger to the middle bead, back and forth. That's another one that you can do. I don't think, not as many people need that. That's really good for concussions though. If you've had a concussion, that's a good one. And I have this laser. I actually have gone through several lasers because it was hard to find one that would stay on without just pressing a button. And this one has a clip. I think I got it for $9 on Amazon, and it's a cat toy. I swear that's really what they call it. It's a cat toy. So if you end up deciding to do this, that will work. So you're gonna turn the laser on, and you really need to be on a wall where you can see it. Oh, this one's like a butterfly or a cat or whatever. We'll go with the little dot, which is traditional. Put it on your head. And then you're gonna sit up really tall. And all of these you wanna sit up really tall. And at this point, you're trying to create accuracy. So you want to have places where you're going to aim for. Sometimes I put like Post-it notes on the different points. So like Post-it note high, low, right, left, and diagonal. And we'll pretend for this moment, we're gonna pretend the E and the line on the wall is what I'm aiming for. So I'll go up and down. So I can do this looking at it, and then I can do it where I fix my eyes ahead and I try and do it without seeing it directly. That's actually really, really hard. And then there's another way that you can do it where I now close my eyes and see, can I make a similar pattern? And the only way I know is if someone's watching me. So if I do it, so I'm like E to line, I'm gonna do that maybe 3 or 4 times. I'm trying to feel what that feels like in my neck, and now I'm gonna close my eyes and see how close and how accurate I am. How did I do? Was it terrible?
No.
It wasn't terrible? So I did pretty good. I should have decent proprioception. I haven't had any problems with my neck. And the same thing side to side and diagonals. We can do the same exact thing. So the laser is a whole nother level because now I'm really working on like confirmation of am I where I think I am when I take away the other things that are informing where I am in space. So if I take away my eyes and I take away And if I were to stand on something wobbly, I'm taking away some of that balance that comes from my inner ear, and now I'm really relying on my neck to do it.
If you're a patient at Apex Wellness Providers, this video has been made for you to help assist in your technique for your health and wellness journey. If you're not a patient, please use this for educational and entertainment purposes and is never a substitute for your own individual medical advice.